10 seconds. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Beard Laws, episode 22. I pressed the wrong button. That's why you're seeing us face. We didn't even get to do the Beard Law and the cool intro yet. So we're going to mix it up a little bit. You get to see us do the Beard Law. So Beard Law 22. The Taco Tuesday Law. Never trust a fart on Taco Tuesday. Or better yet, Wet Fart Wednesday. Let's hit you with the intro. Welcome. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Like we said earlier, before we did the cool intro, Beard Laws, episode 22. And I tell you, we have a pretty another, mediocre episode lined up for you guys.
Fairly mediocre. I think it won't suck.
It's not going to suck.
No.
But it might be the coolest thing that you've seen this week. And
definitely the coolest thing you've seen this afternoon.
Yeah, and hopefully it goes better than our Tuesday talk show. But if anybody wasn't there, we'll throw it out a couple of times. Every Tuesday, we are going to have a fan interaction show that we are doing call-ins. So not the old school call-in where you think back in the day when you had to pick up a phone and actually call somebody. Yeah. All you have to do on this one is click a link. You come into the studio with us, and then you have the ability to come in with just the audio or audio and video. Shout out to Squeak last week and DJ Tanner, also known as And Jeff Was Like, for coming in on the show. And then actually yesterday did a little trial run on twitch.tv, had CT Anderson and Grim Rasta. So they were on the show last night. We had a good little conversation. You can re-see that on twitch.tv. But so every Tuesday we're going to do that. And I think it's got potential to be pretty cool. Tonight, if you guys have checked any of our social media, we have the amazing, talented Marty Ray from the Marty Ray Project coming on the show tonight. Absolutely amazing dude. Great beard. So if you guys haven't checked him out, he's not in the studio. He's going to be in here in a couple of minutes. Go ahead, check him out real quick if you want, or just stay tuned. Guy does a bunch of amazing covers. He also does, he did a song back in 2015, All About That Beard, for the All About That Bass parody.
That's funny.
So just an amazing talent and just a beautiful bearded man. So we're looking forward to that. If we have time as well, we're going to do the, obviously, What's in My Beard segment, the You're in My Thoughts, and music trivia. We got a whole new music trivia lined up from Greg at Two Beards One Record. We're going to get into that, not record. So we're going to get into that a little bit later. And I've obviously seen them. I went through the questions. I think I only got about 40 or 50% of them right. So don't be scared. And again, if our guest wants to stay a part of the music trivia, you got to beat them. If not, then we're going to pick, the fastest one or the third one or the fourth one, whatever Logan can try to decide. Real quick, spur of the moment. Maybe I'll ask him before to pick it so we all remember. And then potentially the winner will get something from the Beard Law store. We'll send it right to you. Hopefully it's not a smashed coffee mug, because that has happened before. And
well, at least it's something.
That's true. What's it say? Hey, where is that social distancing at?
Nah. Not yet. Not the
yet.
moment.
No, but it's there.
That's from earlier.
So what'd you guys think about the timer? That was a new thing we did. Shout out Mr. Timer, and also shout out Squeak's Beard.
Squeak's Beard.
Squeak was on the episode, as we mentioned, Tuesday, and then he just left because Rensselaer Falls internet is no bueno. So get a hold of the mayor of Rensselaer Falls. Shoot all of your emails to him or Logan@beardlaws.com, and let's feel your pain. Hashtag let's get better internet in Rensselaer Falls. If anybody can spell that correctly, then maybe you'll win a sticker without spell check, because that's a tough one altogether.
I think actually an Amish buggy hit a telephone pole, knocked it down, killed the internet.
That's probably what happened. The Amish killed
those horses. The radio star. Those guys get moving.
Well, thanks. Glad you like the timer. So this is the segment that we usually do before the featured guest comes on. It's a featured artist. So what it is we feature a piece of artwork for this segment. We bring them on the show. We either show it digitally or an actual piece First one that we did was Kyle Cushman, Making Art, Not Crystal Meth. So make sure to check that out on social media. Last week was Rude Commissions. So make sure you check them out on Facebook. And the links are on the Facebook page and everything like that. A couple of very talented artists. I didn't get a chance to line one up just because we're in the new studio. That's some breaking news. We're in the new studio. We got the sweet Beard Laws flag up and just didn't have time to kind of coordinate an artist. We have a couple of different people that we're pretty excited about having, as well as a potential new segment when we're going to have some cooking stuff. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, we're gonna do. We got some cooking stuff lined up. Got probably 3 or 4, and potentially this guy right here. Maybe he'll be the 5th one. Come on the show, do a little cooking segment. I think he still knows how to cook things. I know right now. I think so. I know he's doing a lot of packing of the lunches. That's right. I said packing the lunches. So also he was around on the Tuesday show, did a shout out to the hardest bartender in Ogdensburg, Mr. Aaron Smith. So support your local business, guys. Not to get political, not to get sad, and not to get everybody talking about, what it is, but it's really important to support local businesses still. At least in New York, a lot of businesses don't have the ability to serve you as a bar. They don't have the ability to serve you in their restaurant where you can sit down, but you can still do takeout. So anybody that's still offering takeout, try. And I know not everybody has the money, but if you do have the money and you have the means, then try to support some local businesses. I know what was it? Dirty Gringo yesterday. Went to Dirty Gringo, got street corn tacos, absolutely amazing. And what else did we get? Oh, the blackened shrimp quesadilla. Got one of those. And also tonight we did Char's Bar. Had a nice little chicken burger.
Nice.
There was some chicken wings bought, some cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburgers. So we can do a cooking segment. Cooking chicken, not crystal meth. I like it. That's got a good ring to it.
It's not bad.
Shout out. Here is DJ Tanner, a.k.a. And Jeff was like, he was actually just live on Facebook as well, doing one of his liquid art shows. Had the pleasure of going into that for a little bit. He was on the talk show Tuesday. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. So, quick little update. Beard Laws, TVs are up. I still have to do the video. Obviously, things are a little bit crazy in the hospital, so haven't really gone around too many places. Not supposed to go around too many places. So, haven't done the video, but that is coming. Got the new Galaxy hoodie that's been out for a little bit. Actually created a coronavirus shirt, Coronavirus 2020. We'll show that picture a little later. You can check it out on the social media, only because people like to remember things. And this is something that is not very good at all, but it's something that is going to pass. So selling $10 shirts for the coronavirus. Check them out, beardlaws.com. And also, when all this is said and done, we're going to have shirts that are going to say, I survived coronavirus 2020. So keep an eye out for them. Or if you don't want to, that's cool. What's up? How's it going, Cody? Thanks for popping in. My phone keeps freezing.
Oh, it's not that cold now.
It's cold in the mountains.
True.
Love you, Aunt Juju. That's my mom. I was in 2 different beard company live streams before this. Oh, nice. Who did you have for the companies that you were there? Give them a free shout out. Drunk again, Squeak. With this face.
That's pretty good.
Kind of looks like Logan.
Well, not yet.
I mean, no, just the face.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have 1 or 2 more of these.
Minus the beard. So in just a couple of minutes, we're expecting the guest to come backstage. So let's hurry up real quick. We're going to just get in a quick ad because without ads, this podcast wouldn't be what it is. And if anybody out there is an ad, wow, that was a good shot of whiskey. If anybody is interested in sponsoring us in any means, or you and your company want to sponsor and have an ad up there, hit us up, matt@beardlaws.com, logan@beardlaws.com, and we can go ahead and get you.
We'll promote the shit out of it.
Yeah, and if you want to be the featured episode, we can also do that as well. And we are also going to try potentially to be live at a location either this weekend or potentially next weekend to promote a local business that is in tough times that also cannot sell food within it or alcohol. But we're going to try to maybe get out there and help it out. You'll need to do more episodes. Yes, that's why we are going every Tuesday, every Thursday.
That's right.
We might not both be here, but we have the ability to do that. So even if it's just me sometimes, or maybe it might just be him, we're going to try every Tuesday, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for those. Thursday, Eastern Standard Logan time, because, but if we do a fancy timer, we have to do
I'll
it
have no excuse.
Yes. What's in it?
Yes.
Liquid courage.
Something I picked up that I haven't had yet. I'm on this kick. Every time I get a bottle of whiskey, aside from Jack Daniels, I have to get one that I've never had before in my house. So my collection's getting large.
Very nice.
Yeah. I don't really want to say what it was, but
that's okay. Who we got a shout out here? Jolly Old Fat Man and Gary Lou's. Oh, Chesapeake Beard and Grooming Company. Yeah, they're a great company. Very, very good company. Shout out them. So yeah, that's good. Their butter is good. Their washes are great. So yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna do a quick little commercial break, and we'll be right back. Who do you want to go with? Let's go with. Well, we already talked about them. Let's hit them up.
Do it.
Ever been just sitting there thinking, man, I could sure go for a cold beer? Well, I have the spot for you. Check out Char's Bar located in Morley, New York, serving up the North Country's best pizza rolls. Kitchen is open Tuesday through Friday, and the beer is always cold. Stop in and check them out at charsbarmorley.com or on Facebook.
Again, Char's Bar located in Morley, New York. They're offering takeout, so you can call in, pick it up, and I believe, don't quote me on this, but I think they are doing some local deliveries as well. Cool. So, yeah, feel free to check them out. Char's Bar, Morley, New York. So,
and I believe they're coming out in full hazmat suits.
I think that's false news.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. I didn't go and pick up the food tonight.
Probably false news.
So I
got to stop watching the TV.
Yeah.
Just pay attention to Facebook.
Yes, Facebook is where all the good news is, and it's 100% true, especially when you're seeing stuff from the Beard Laws stuff. So let's do a quick little What's in My Beard segment. We're going to hit you with the intro. It's now time for What's in My Beard. Not currently What's in My Beard, but What's in My Beard food review. And if you want to be a part of the action, we got shirts. What's in My Beard? Camera's this way. It's usually over there. But hey-oh. So we got that. So this week's What's in My Beard is Wing Wagon. It's fun to say, and it's located in Watertown, New York. So Wing Wagon, Watertown. It's a whole lot of W's. And I'm going to tell you what. Obviously, you go to a place that has wings in their name on the outside of their building, you have to try the wings.
They damn well better be good.
And I'm going to tell you what, they swore that they were the best wings we've ever had, and they might have been the best wings that I've ever had. I'm not even just saying that for the stream. I'm an honest dude.
You're an honest dude.
They were amazing. I think I had a picture that was up on the Instagram stories a couple of days ago. They were huge chicken wings, and I actually got an Italian, what was it? An Italian
chicken wing?
Well, not Italian chicken wing, but the chicken wing was more or less it was the base sauce of a hot sauce, medium sauce, whatever you wanted, with Parmesan and some seasoning and stuff. Great sauce, perfectly cooked wings, and the pizza was really good. I don't know what it was. The sauce wasn't overly huge, but we got was it 6 wings and a large pizza. It was like $20, $22, 3 topping pizza. So if you guys are in the Watertown area, feel free. Parmesan Italian. Yeah, we did 6. I think they ordered 5, but they threw in a bonus wing. Okay. So either they can't count or they were just so generous. It was a little weird because in the streets of Watertown it's usually packed because it was St. Patrick's Day Festival.
Right.
There was nobody in the streets. The place could only have 10 people in the restaurant. They had 4. Well, 2 for a long time, and then 2 people kind of walked in when we left, and then we left.
So it's a takeout joint.
No, because of everything that's going on. At that point, it was 50%.
Is this place pretty big, though?
It's not a huge place. Okay. So 50, it can hold about 20 people. So I think they were doing half of it for 10. So, but yeah, just an apps. I'm in Watertown, just the wrong one. Yes, you are. Do they have a wing wagon where you are?
Do they have water? They should.
Oh, I see what you did there. Town. I got you. Whee. But yeah, so if you guys are in the Watertown area, check them out. And while you're there, I highly recommend checking out Bear World. Bear World is a beer store. You don't have to worry about getting served there. You don't have to worry about takeouts. You can just go in there, shop around. They actually have shopping carts. So you can just load it up with all the beer that you want.
You told me you were there, and I was like, okay, he's at what's Bear World, right?
Bear World, which
So
is
Bear
confusing
World.
because it's about beer.
Well, I was confused because I was like, okay, either one of two things. You're making a teddy bear with the kids, or you are wrestling a bear.
Could have.
And you were doing neither of the two things.
No, wasn't at all.
Nope. You were in a beer store, a big beer store that I've never been to.
It was a bear of a store.
That was pretty good.
But what's cool too is you walk in and they have, if you're into cigars, they have a huge humidor. They have a little bit of everything that you want. So real quick shout out Dan C, amazing YouTube content creator, does a show every Monday, Wednesday. You guys should check it out. What do you go? 9 o'clock, I believe, Monday, Wednesday. Well, that's about the time that I tune into. Wednesday, he's with the mayor. They drink Mountain Dew and eat beef jerky and just talk about awesome stuff. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So just a couple of bearded guys. Great beard reviews. If you are looking for tips, tricks, products, anything like that, he gives real information. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. He tells it exactly how it is. People send him products, and that's what I love about it. He's just an honest guy. If he likes it, great. If he doesn't, this product just isn't for his beard. So feel free to check him out on the YouTubes and all the other social media. Just check him out on all the social media.
Look him up.
So we were talking about the Wing Wagon in Watertown. Say that 5 times fast.
Wing Wagon in Watertown. Wing Wagon in Watertown. Wing Wagon. Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't terrible.
I think I did good.
I'd pay. Oh. How much?
Didn't you know me before I met my wife? There was a couple.
Fair enough. But they weren't we're gonna move on. Super pumped for the show tonight. We are very excited too. Special guest Marty Ray should be joining us anytime. So we just wanted to hit up the quick little intro, and we wanted to talk about what's in my beard. So again, real quick, that was Wing Wagon in Watertown. Great wings, great pizza, and a cool little atmosphere. Nice. I'm assuming we obviously went at the kind of wrong time with everything that's going on. Didn't get a chance to see.
But you guys are an atmosphere.
That's true.
I mean, come on.
That's true.
Let's be honest. If there were other people there, you would have overshadowed them anyways.
That's true. Yeah, you're probably right. And we do have a very, very good music trivia that's coming up after the interview that was done by Greg from Two Beards, One Record. I know last week we had some complaints that some people beat the guest. I don't know. I didn't see anybody that went more than 8 for 10, but we'll have to see.
That's pretty good.
This one's pretty good. Yeah, this one's good. I'm a big fan of it. So,
hey, Matt.
Hey.
Why did the coffee call the police?
I don't know. I did that.
It got mugged.
I see what you did there. That's a good one. You've been thinking about that one for a little bit, huh?
No, I heard it on the way here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Good
for you.
It was on a Major League Baseball commercial.
Of all things.
On the radio.
Interesting.
Yep.
So if anybody is looking for a couple of products that I've personally used that I've been asked to be an affiliate, which is a complete honor to me. These are a couple of the companies that have made me an affiliate that I personally tried and I've liked. The Burley Boar, you can use Beard Laws 10, Lone Bear Beard, Beard Laws, all caps, Fable Beard Company, Law 15, an American-made beard company, Beard Laws. American-made beard company says they've sent out some samples to some people. Not one person has ever bought anything from them. So we challenged anybody last week. So did anybody in the show? Were they able to buy something from American-made beard company? Let us know in the chat. I know that I've sampled a couple. Yeah, I know I've sampled a couple. They got some cool stuff like the root beer float.
That smells good. It's different.
It's different. Yeah. They even have a variety pack you can get, I think, for like $10, and it comes with 9 different scents, just little baby ones. I'd have them here, but I don't have any of the products because we're in the new studio, and I forgot all of them. So
if your milkshake, your root beer milkshake or float brings all the girls to the yard, you need the root beer flavored one.
Exactly. We do have the final say in DNC. Yep. Exactly. We try to pick a different answer here or there, but it's going to be pretty good. It's going to be pretty good. I'm just going to check one more thing real quick to see what's going on with the guest. Shoot him a quick message. See if he's backstage real quick. We don't know really where to check the backstage in the new studio, so maybe it's not as good. Let me just run a quick little ad. because this is what keeps the show going. All these wonderful ads. So let's hit it up. One of just an amazing company here, Fable Beard Company.
Please use Fable Beard Company's Captain Red's beard oil and beard balm for all of your beard taking care of needs. Trust me, it's worth it.
May your beard be forever blessed, and treasure forever upon your door.
Shout out Fable Beard Company. Awesome stuff. I'm actually wearing Fable Beard tonight. In the beard, I went with the Hero, and I'm using the Lone Bear Beard Cherry mustache wax in the mustache.
Smells good.
Still smells good.
Yep.
I haven't even put any in since this morning.
That's good. That's good stuff.
Good.
I actually left mine here last week.
Yeah,
I have been beard oilless, other than the random shampoo and conditioner. I've not been happy this week. I've been dry. I need my oils. If I leave here without my stuff today,
That's on you.
I deserve a punch in the face by a bear.
What do you guys have in your beard? Not what's in my beard, but what's in your beard? What products do you guys have in there? You can even say, you got some beer, some whiskey, whatever it is. Just give us a little shout out. What's in your beard? So, quick little segment here. I'm using Honest Amish. Honest Amish is a great one. I also tend to use that as well. Which one do you use? Use the pure, the classic.
Imagine if the Amish around here made beard oil, what it would consist of.
What would they call it? They can't use Honest Amish. Would it be dishonest Amish?
I think it probably have something to do with horses and road donuts. Road donut beard oil.
That's an interesting name.
I don't know if it would smell all that good though.
No. Well, I hope the oil doesn't smell like
road donut oil.
Road donut oil.
Road donut beard conditioner.
Yikes. I think it's the classics you usually get from Walmart. All right. I've bought through the site and Amazon once before for them. So while we're waiting, we're going to hit you right with the beard laws news. So let's hit the banner and let's do it. Good evening. I'm Matt, and this is your Talking Beard News brought to you by Beard Laws. So there's a lot of stuff in the news, and it's really hard to find any articles in the news that isn't Corona related. So instead of doing an article that was Corona related, I thought, let's do an education. Some people just need a little education once in a while. So I thought, here's something that I always wonder. I always wonder why some people have a nice red beard, but a different color hair. I've seen it a lot, and it turns out that only 1% to 2% of humans are natural gingers, according to livescience.com. Apparently, there are many other natural gingers, but in the animal kingdom, I'm not sure. I don't know which one you classify as human or not, but that's a different conversation. Yep. So what causes this? Why does it occur? Well, Nina Jablonski, a professor of anthropology at Penn State University, focused research on the biology of hair hues. Maybe we can hit up Nina and see how to get certain people that don't have a lot of hair, some more hair. Matt Tynan. Excuse me. Nina was quoted saying, "I have observed many, especially younger men, with red beards and red hair, and some with reddish beards and light brown, blonde, or red hair." Apparently, Nina's into some younger guys. So any younger guys out there that are gingers, Nina, if she's single, she probably makes some good money. Maybe she can be your sugar mama. Maybe she'll help you grow an amazing beard. Most redheads live in Celtic countries, and they believe the mutation of the MC1R gene causes people to have red beards, but not red hair. MC1R controls pigment production in the hair cells, among other things such as fair skin, poor tanning ability, and pain perception. They said that this gene has a single mutation which allows it to act differently in different parts of the body. So even if you don't have red hair, a red beard can still indicate that you carry the redhead gene. So maybe redheads aren't going extinct. Maybe if every man grew out their beard, we could find out that many more redheads do exist. It usually occurs in men that are older than 40. So if you're over 40, there's still a chance that you could end up with a red beard, no hair, or maybe just your hair color. How about that for some
interesting
science?
That's wicked. You done good, bud.
Yeah. I mean, in a week where it's kind of slow news.
Right. No, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
My brother is a soulless ginger. I don't know if anybody else knew that.
A soulless ginger?
A soulless ginger. He's got beady black eyes. It's weird.
That
He is as red-haired as it gets. Freckles and all that stuff. But he when he grows a beard, he once I'm telling the story as best as my knowledge. If he ever wants to call in on one of our shows, or I'll get the story. But
Tuesday. Call in.
Tuesday.
Brother Luke.
But basically he was growing his beard out, and he had a little bit longer hair for him, which is a normal haircut for everybody else. And he's a PT, and the guy that he's working on just looked at him and goes, "Wow, you're one Leif Erikson looking motherfucker." And he is.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it. All right. Well, what else do we have planned?
You know who's in my thoughts?
Yeah, let's do the year in my thoughts.
I
You
think
got one
we
ready?
need a whole big thing.
No, we got to have the big thing.
You want to have the big thing?
We got
All
the
right.
big thing. Let's do the big thing.
All right.
Because you're not. Well,
This-
I was going to make a comment about the big thing, but let's do this, and this could maybe be the big thing that you've wanted your whole life. Oh, the music ended. Oh, you're up.
All right. With all the stuff going on, I know I touched on this last week. The nurses, the doctors, and the family people who are nurses and doctors, you are in my thoughts this week, and probably for the next few weeks. No, not pity, sympathy for sure. Not because you're doing your job, because I know that 95% of you love to do your job and you're very good at it, and props. But because while doing your job, and a very good job that you do, you have to deal with idiots. Tons, thousands of idiots who are there trying to take advantage of the system, of you, of other people. So I propose that for all these people, they don't have to be as professional as possible. They should be able to just throat punch anyone they deem not there for the right reason.
I feel like that's a bad idea.
Nope, not a bad idea. I think it would be. I think it would be cool. At least entertaining. Think about this. Someone walks in like, "Oh, I got the virus. I'm sore," and they just want and they're like, "Okay, this is what you need." "Oh, I don't need that. I just need these drugs." Because this happens a lot where we live. Then, no questions asked. Bruce Lee throat punch. Throat punch.
No, there's a lot of laws and rules against that.
That's what I'm saying.
So you're saying lift the laws.
Lift the laws for nurses and doctors. It's kind of like in sales or in service, like myself. Like we always say, like, we want one chance a week to actually say what we really think. Just once. That's all we're asking.
Like a verbal purge?
Like a verbal purge. Exactly. Except I think the nurses and the doctors, although if taken advantage of, you as well get throat punched. But someone comes in for the wrong reasons or berates a nurse or doctor in these times after someone's been working 14 hours and they're not getting their glass of water in time. Throat punch.
Yeah, I'm gonna not comment on that. What about physical therapy?
Yep. My brother's in physical therapy. He's a physical therapist.
What if they have neck issues and you throat punch them?
They shouldn't have been dicks.
More physical therapy, I guess.
Yeah, job security.
What's up, Ben?
Yo. Anyways, nurses, doctors, anyone else in the much needed fields of work right now that are helping people, you're in my thoughts. Carry on.
Carry on, he says.
That's what I got.
All right. That's a year in my thoughts.
Throat
Lock it in.
punches.
I like the thought about job security. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a tough time.
If you got someone in job security for PT, you got someone with a bad left arm, wait till that gets good and accidentally make them fall on the right arm.
So let's get into some music trivia. Why not? Let's get into the trivia. If we get the guests backstage showing up, then we'll either interrupt the trivia or we'll see if they want to join in. But let's get to the music trivia. So again, this trivia was done by Greg from Two Beards One Record. So feel free to give a like to any of that social media, even though I'm not sure if it's still a thing. But it's just cool. You can give it a like or whatever. Medical staff, retail workers, and service industry workers should all be allowed to throat punch anyone.
As long as they're held accountable for throat punching someone that doesn't deserve it. If you go beyond your boundaries or rules, throat punched you.
Yeah, man. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Don't put your hands in your mouth when you touch weird things. All right. So if you are in for some music trivia, throw some emojis, throw some hyper, throw something in the chat. Let's see who's here. Let's see who wants to do some music trivia. Logan's on the score keep.
I'll do my best.
He'll do his best. All right.
So what are we doing? Are we gonna what do you think? Who are you thinking should win? The first person every time?
I think we got a little bit of a smaller crowd today, so I think we could probably keep track of who gets it right and who does not get it right. And then we'll just say, if it takes too long and we think you're Googling it, then we're going to say, no, doesn't count.
Sure.
Yeah, it's at our discretion.
Try and answer, obviously, with honesty. Or you're going to get throat punched.
Or he's going to throat punch
Yep.
you.
Yep.
Not me, because you can't see my throat. I don't even know if I still have one.
I got one.
Can you call in? Do you want to call in? You can call in. Want to let him call in? He really wants to call in.
That'd be cool. Call in.
All right. Well, let's see.
All right.
If you want to call in, bam. There's the link. Come on, call in. If you can't click it, that's a you problem, because I tested that very thoroughly last night, and it works. So if you can't work that, shout out Squeaks Beard. I think you've had a couple too many blue lattes. So, yeah, if you guys want to call in, and we'll maybe do some music trivia while you guys are there. At least we know you two won't. What's up, CT? He actually helped me do some testing last night.
Nice.
You're not working till the 14th. I'm a teacher's assistant.
Yep.
He's not scared.
He's not. I think Jeff is just saying he's not scared of my throat punches.
Yeah. How many people you think are actually scared of the throat punches?
If they know I'm doing it?
Yeah, if they know you're doing it.
Not one of them.
Not one of them?
No, I can't reach most people's throat.
How do you call in? Click the link I just sent. That's all you got to do. Click the link. If it's easier, I know you. I could probably just send it in Messenger, but you just have to click that link that I sent. That's it. Just click it. From your phone or from your computer, not from your TV, because I don't think your TV has the ability to call in. So grab your phone, press the link, and it brings you to it.
All right. Let's not wait for Squeaks.
First answer is JoJo Siwa. How did you know? It's like you read my mind. All right.
Wow.
Either way, so here's the link. I'm going to do it one more time. Shout out Squeaks Beard. And we'll do the first question.
So,
question number 1. This American nu metal band received their first Grammy nomination for a song that consisted primarily of children's nursery rhymes. Again, this American nu metal band received their first Grammy nomination from a song that consisted primarily of children's nursery rhymes. Do not Google it. Use your brain. If you don't know, be honest. Just be like, don't know.
Nothing. I got no one. And go.
And go. Keep going. Who's them guesses? We have 2 guesses. We have a little bit of a smaller crowd, so we're going to try really hard to keep track of anybody that does get them right and see what the percentages are. We're given just a minute. Some people do have a little delay when they type the response in, and some people are just out there trying to use the Google. The correct answer is, and I know a couple of responses will come in a little bit later after the delay because there is one. The correct answer is corn.
Corn.
On the cob. Corn.
Yep.
Corn.
Great farm band.
Great. One of the best farm bands there is. So for question number 2, we're going to bring in somebody that's backstage in the studio. We're going to ask the question, see if they know the answer, and then they get to ask us a question that we get to answer. And we'll see how this goes.
Nice.
Corn. That's the YouTube delay. That one counts.
Okay.
That's the YouTube delay. I know for some reason there is a delay. So we are going to bring in, for question number 2, CT_Anderson. We know it works. He clicked the link. Bam, he's in there. Anybody else wants to come in on this call-in episode? This is what we're going to do primarily on Tuesdays. Without the structure, free flow, we'll just kind of have some conversations, let the whole thing just kind of flow. So we're going to bring in CT Anderson for question number 2, and then he can follow it up with a question from us. For us. Not from us. For us. All right, CT, what's up, man?
What's going on, guys? Yeah, you guys got a serious YouTube delay.
Wicked YouTube delay, right? I don't know what it is, just for some reason. And some people that use the broadcast studio we use, YouTube's faster. Some people, Facebook, I don't know. It's a weird thing. So question number 2, we know you can't Google it because we're watching you. William Michael Albert Broad is the full name of what iconic rocker? Oh, he's looking to phone in a friend over here.
He's lost. He's just kind of. Yeah, he said you don't know it either. I don't know that one.
I can't believe I didn't. When I saw it, I can't believe I didn't get it.
Yeah, I did not know this answer, but once you see the answer, you're like,
Such a huge fan.
All right, William Michael Albert Broad is the full name of what iconic rocker?
He said Godsmack.
No. It is not my mom, Scott.
Close, though. Close.
Anybody doesn't know Scott? Anybody that doesn't know Scott? Talking Beards every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. An amazing show. Aaron's really good. Scott, he's probably got the second best beard on the show. Their news guy, though, on that show is really, really good looking and talented. Just a handsome guy. Does a pretty decent job with news. I've seen better. And Scott has some of the best mama jokes around.
Not since Dan Rather, buddy.
So, Scott, William Michael Albert Broad is the full name of what iconic rocker? In your show, you don't get a chance to really answer. Do you know this one? The correct answer is what, CT Anderson? What is your guess?
I'm going to go with my buddy. I'm going to go with Godsmack.
See, that's why you got to come up with the answers yourself. The correct answer is with a rebel yell.
He don't even have his phone on him. He's just chilling in the corner.
The correct answer is Billy Idol. Bon Jovi. Billy Idol. Good glasses.
Bill Withers.
Good glasses. Good guesses. All right, CT, what do you got for a question for us? You got anything for us? He's phoning in the friend. Oh, that's a quite the almost over
I
part.
think we lost some audio.
You got us, CT? Are you back? Can you hear us? Do you have a question for us? No, lost you.
Son of a bitch.
I lost you. I think it's your friend's fault. Yeah, I would blame him. He's sabotaging your time to shine. You're frozen. You're frozen.
He froze. All right.
He froze.
We got to keep going.
We zoomed in. All right, we're going to keep this going. And
stay on, CT. Stay on.
Yeah, he did dress up as Billy Idol once. And, it was pretty good.
Played him once?
6T distance. Is that the size of the kids' shirts right after 5T?
think she meant 6
So
foot.
you hold it out, and it's 6 foot.
Yeah, something
Oh.
like that.
Lost that sound. We did lose that. How much did he pay for those cubic zirconium earrings? Oh, we need to bring them back. Come back, CT. Write the question on the paper. See, you so
That's
smart.
a good idea, Sherry. Why don't we make people get paper and just as soon as they hear it, they write and then they go like that.
Because we can't see everybody.
True. Anyone who calls in. All right, question number 3.
All right, question number 3. You want to ask it?
Yes.
Don't read that.
Joe Strummer released 6 studio albums with what English rock band? Joe Strummer released 6 studio albums with what English rock band?
CT has shit internet. His internet is nothing but poop.
Amish internet.
Aaron is stupid. He eats hot stuff. And then I'm sure it hurts his buttholes. Thank you. You're welcome. Lions over leopards. Your mom and the Mama Jumpers. $8 on Amazon. Is that the response to the earrings? Nice. That's a hell of a steal.
Joe Strummer released 6 studio albums with what English rock band? Joe Strummer, people.
It is not Your Mama and the Jumpers.
Nope.
It is not $8 on Amazon. It is not Aaron is Stupid.
No, good band though.
It is not She is a Size Queen. It is not Foot Toes.
And we're done.
The correct answer is
The
The
Clash.
Clash.
I got it again. Nice.
AC/DC. ZZ Top. Keep it going.
All he's doing is naming those T-shirts that he has.
Yeah.
Those bands.
The ones that smell like your art teacher.
Yeah.
Squeak can call in live. He needs to be in our thoughts.
Squeak's always in my thoughts.
Yeah, so if anybody does want to call in, Scott, Squeak, all you got to do is click the link. Click the link. You can call in. You can video in. It's 2020, and most of us don't have anywhere else to go. So come on in.
Fact.
You can come in. Question number 4. I'll ask the even ones. You ask the odd ones because you're wicked odd, bud. Guns N' Roses guitarist Slash
Thank you.
once walked in on his mother. Scott, you got to get this one right. And this famous rock star naked in the bedroom. Hint, not a member of Guns N' Roses. Again, Guns N' Roses guitarist Slash. See how I did that? Slash once walked in on his mother and this famous rock star naked in the bedroom. They weren't smoking in the boys' room. They were naked in the bedroom. Hint.
Thank you, CT. I was like, man, that looks like a downward throat punch. The way you did that slash.
No.
Somebody's been practicing.
It's a slash. What do we got? We got any answers? If you don't know, that's okay. Sorry, that was Logan. The correct answer is not throat punch. But it's cool when I throw that up and then I can wipe the foam off my beard from the coffee.
No one's going to get it. Twisted Sister. That's a good guess, but no.
Good guess. Good guess. I feel like DJ Tanner is going to come into the studio if he can figure out how to click the link. Squeak. No luck.
No one's getting this yet. All right. I'm going to say nobody.
Just making sure the link works.
I'm
Googling
leading this thing.
He's Googling it. All right. The correct answer is. Do you remember?
David Bowie.
It's David Bowie.
David Bowie.
It was David Bowie. He was hooking up with Slash's mom.
He was under some pressure.
6 foot midgets. Are they still a band? Are they still around?
Yeah. 6 foot midgets still playing.
No shit.
Yep.
I haven't seen them around. I thought they were gone. All right, you're up. It's your time to
All
shine.
right, question number 5. Julian and Sean are the 2 sons of what famous musician? Julian and Sean are the 2 sons of what famous musician? This is an easy one.
Not Greg. Oh, one of the Allman brothers. Oh, I forgot YouTube delay. Hit him with a question. Yeah, where is Squeak? Oh, shout out Squeak's beard.
Oh, Squeak is in.
Squeak is backstage.
He's backstage.
He's behind the scenes in the studio.
Boy.
Ask the question one more time. Let's get the answer, and then we're going to bring in.
Julian and Sean are the two sons of what famous musician?
Couple more seconds.
3, 2, 1, done.
The correct answer is
John Lennon.
Johan Lennon. Is that how you say it?
I think it could be.
Ozzy.
Ozzy, that is not even. Nope. They were alive at the same time.
Man, I suck at these. It's okay.
Got to keep trying, bud.
Just if at first you don't succeed, click a button and
Just
bring
keep
Squeak
failing.
in without even telling them. We did it.
Hey,
Jim Brown.
Are you doing that? You didn't like? No.
Jim, you've really let yourself go. Oh wait, no, it's Squeak. You look good.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
Hey, Squeak, yeah. What's in your beard, Squeak? You got some product in there?
Okay, so we had got some Cheez-It Snap,
Oh, those are pretty good.
Okay, yeah.
Just like you, thick and crispy.
and then we also got some Hello Fresh.
Well, Hello Fresh?
What is that?
What's that?
So it was chicken and mashed potatoes and a little chili sauce. Brussels sprouts.
Tell him about the bacon.
Shout out Squeak Beard. Where's his Amish neighbor? Bring him over.
He was over here about an hour ago and he left.
Oh, you couldn't keep him around for the show? Maybe Tuesday. We do a little call in live. from
Yeah,
the
he had to
neighborhood.
milk the cow, giggity.
Had to milk the cow, don't you know?
Don't
All right,
you know.
Squeak, you got a question for us, or do you want us to read question number 6 with you live?
No, I got a question for you.
All
Meal
right.
kit stuff. I'm
Do
not going
you
to tell you
think-
where babies
Or
come
no,
from.
wait a minute. When do you think the Major League Baseball season is going to start?
May 7th.
June 1st.
June 1st is early, I think.
Oh, you're thinking too early? My May
You're
7th.
thinking you go later.
When
I'm
you
thinking July.
Really?
Yeah.
July
Things are
4th,
getting weird.
July 4th weekend opening day. What are they going to do when they can't fit all 162 games in? Are they going to double header them up? Or are they going to let us?
No, they'll have to go to a. Like they did back in 1980. They did a 81. Sorry, back in 1981, I believe they did a split season where the
Yep.
two, they did a 50 season of however many games, and the winner of the first half play. Of course, this is before they had all the other playoffs, but the winner of the first half won the division for that half. Winner of the division for the second half had that. So
I think even if you play like 60 games, it'll still be good.
yeah, I mean, it is what it is. They're going to do it not for stats purposes, but for entertainment purposes.
If they do 100 games, that's what? What do they play? 182, 164?
They play
164,
162.
162. So if they play 100 games, that's 62 less games that the Astros can cheat.
Ah,
So there's that.
Hey,
Life's of garbage cans everywhere.
Getting ready.
Brian Mitchell commenting.
Exchange rate for Blue Jays, June 1st.
That's fair. That's a good joke. That's
4th July open and short. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, at least fantasy baseball wise, they pushed it back where you had to have all your players, all your rosters, everything in from what was it this weekend was like the last one of the 1st of April. They've already pushed that back to May 7th, so it's probably going to continue to go back. It sucks.
I think the hockey season's pretty much over.
Yeah.
Here's my problem with that, though. What else are you gonna do? Why don't they just stick around the hockey rinks? You can make ice all year long, wait it out, and then have ourselves some hockey. Same with the NBA. Not that I care about the NBA.
Yeah,
That's true.
that is true. The Astros are getting off easy.
Yep. Fact.
Yep. But I got to tell you what, when baseball fires back up, anybody that is still playing is not going to forget.
No.
But I was really looking forward to seeing how many hit by pitch the Astros were going to get this year and what kind of record that was going to break. I mean, it's probably still going to break a record even if they're doing like 60-something games. But, all right, Squeak, we're going to ask you live. Question number 6. Let's see what you got.
Okay.
The artist was affectionately referred to as the Lizard King by fans after releasing a poem titled The Celebration of the Lizard, in which he says, I am the Lizard King. I can do anything.
Squeak, come on, man.
Trivia question 10. Who won more games, Jimmy Howard or the Zamboni?
Zamboni driver.
Again, this artist was affectionately referred to as the Lizard King by fans after releasing a poem titled The Celebration of the Lizard, in which he says, I am the Lizard King. I can do anything. What do you got, Squeak?
It's a great poem, by the way. The whole thing. It's fantastic.
Come on,
I'm going Conway Twitty.
Jesus.
It is not Conway Twitty. It is not Jesus. It is Jim Morrison.
Wait, get Jeff Kennedy on here. He's my favorite character.
I know. I thought Patrick Swayze.
Jeff, come on.
Come on.
Jeff, get on there.
Mr. Mojo Rise. Yeah, well, are you coming in? Are you coming in? We need you in here with Shadow Squeak's beard.
Yeah, come on, Jeff.
And again, if anybody wants, all you have to do is simply click the link. This is what we're going to do every Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday, so if you need to let one rip after too many tacos, just hit the mute button when you're live. It's okay. Or just let it go because the parts are funny. They're funny. Did you know on YouTube or Spotify, they have a playlist that is an hour straight of fart noises? It's hilarious. If I had the rights to play it on the stream, I would play it for you guys.
For now?
Yeah, but then they came out with a 2-hour one.
Yeah. So far, Jeff, I'm in. Joe have it right.
I would get on, but I'm in bed with a stiff one.
Man, thinking about drink.
I hope he's not.
Where's Jeff Kennedy?
He said link me. Gross.
Oh, there he goes.
Can you link
We're
me?
going to play What's in My Fridge.
Yeah, what's in my fridge?
All right, so far, countdown. Sherry's got 2. Jeff has 3. Joe has 2. Irma has 1, 2, 3.
All right, linked Kennedy. Remind me, Joe, and I will link you the Spotify playlist. Or just search hour-long farts or fart noises or something. I think it's pretty easy. Question number 7.
Oh, I'm ready.
You got this. He's ready. There's no chance you're going to get this one.
No, there's not. This legendary singer famously asked President Richard Nixon for a Bureau of Narcotics and Dangerous Drugs badge in 1970. That is a random question.
It is a tough one.
I did not get this one.
This legendary singer famously asked President Richard Nixon for a Bureau of Narcotics and Dangerous Drugs badge.
What? Jimi Hendrix.
The hour long of farts. Like when my kid farts in front of me and then waves it at me like this, it's funny. But
Yes.
for an hour?
Well, those are different farts, too.
I understand that.
Do you? Do
I
you
do.
really understand?
I do understand it.
Where's Jeff Kennedy?
I linked them.
At his house. Oh, I know why he's not here. His pants aren't on yet.
Oh, you're supposed to wear pants. No, he's here. Live from Huvilton, potentially. I'm not going to say the state in case you just want me to. DJ Tanner.
There he is.
Hey.
Hey.
Cheers, boys. Woo!
I don't know if you got a chance to listen to question number 7. Logan's about to repeat it for you.
This
Yes,
legendary
please. Thank you.
famously asked President Richard Nixon for a Bureau of Narcotics and Dangerous Drugs badge in 1970.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat the question?
Yes, this legendary singer famously asked President.
Slow down.
This legendary singer asked President Richard Nixon.
Elvis Presley.
Hey! Thomas comes in with that great beard. He throws in Elvis. Brian Mitchell says Steve Kelly for sure. I shot the sheriff. No, but What's the place on 68? They saved Steve Morley like $280. You guys can see that on the sign. Heading back to 68.
Morley should be on here. Holy shit.
I know. If anybody can make that happen, I used to have his number. We should link it up. We should make this happen. Do you still got his number? All right. So the correct answer was Elvis. Kennedy has it right. And Elvis by Tom.
Tom and Ken. Tom and Ken.
Hey, what's the next question?
Good God.
What was that?
What is all that noise?
Fart sounds. Over 1 hour of straight fart sounds. There hasn't been the same. It's like there's no two the same. I don't get it. Farts are funny. You're like, this is stupid. I couldn't listen to it for an hour.
Let's play What's in My Fridge.
Question number 8.
We're doing music trivia. Calm down.
Yeah.
Squeak, you are definitely not going to get this one. The first music video to ever play on MTV was for this song. The guy that
radio killed it.
Hold on, no.
Music killed the radio star.
I'm going to read the rest of the question. Wow.
How the fuck did that happen?
I don't know. I was like, there's no way. I would have bet it all on it.
Yeah.
Not that he got it right, but because we can say the first music video to ever play on MTV was for this song by English new wave band The Buggles.
The Bubbles.
The Buggles.
The Buggles.
Buggles.
Money for nothing in my fridge for free. What?
Dire Straits.
I like that.
Yeah, Brian. There's no way Brian got that.
No, he didn't really try. He said, money for nothing in my fridge for free. What's in my fridge?
Yeah.
Money
Dire Straits. Dire Straits?
The correct answer is what, Squeak?
Video killed the radio star.
Yep.
Thanks for the close-up, too. There is no boogers in your nostrils.
Squeak, I am amazed, buddy. Good job.
Look at this fridge. Oh, yeah, there's all sorts of stuff in there. You like that? Oh, boy.
And Joe got it right, too.
Yep. And yep.
Logan, look at the camera.
Is that a beard?
Oh, nice.
At first, I was like, what?
I didn't even notice that earlier. That's funny.
Is that taped on? That's gonna
good,
hurt.
That's a good beard.
That's gonna hurt to come off.
That's a good bingo.
Nice.
All right, so we're at question number 9, then question number 10,
guys.
and then we are doing what's in my beard. Oh, thanks for asking if we wanted one. Who is Squeak Special? We got special guest on special guest on special guest.
That's Cousin Stacy.
Right, who's Squeak's special guest?
One bourbon.
Hey, Kennedy.
Hey.
No good way.
All right.
Out of quarantine.
Number 9.
Pretty good at quarantine.
Yeah. Quarantine will be fine.
Question number 9.
Question number 9. Richie Havens was the opening act at this famous music festival.
Oh, I know this one.
Okay, good answer.
He played at like 3 a.m. in the morning. It's crazy. It's such a good show.
Richie Havens was the opening act at this famous music festival.
We don't care about you on there now.
Sherry just says fuck. Hello. That was not the festival, Sherry.
Got my old ear lost.
That was a different party.
The mayor.
Hang up on the collar.
There's too many giggles. And Jeff was like, right back.
I'm back.
Oh, Jeff Kennedy.
Woodstock.
What's your guess, Squeak?
Lollapalooza.
Squeaks at Lollapalooza. We have
Wrong.
Lollapalooza. Anybody else? Joe or Tom? Anybody? Sherry? That's a good guess.
My ex-cousin.
Tom says Woodstock.
Nice.
All right, anybody?
Lord Nelson.
A couple seconds.
All right. The correct answer is
Sherry says Live Aid. The correct answer is Woodstock.
Oh.
oh, you think the Amish do this all the time, don't they?
Woodstock?
Woodstock.
Video.
Guys, we are on the last question 10, and then stick around for an exciting episode of What's in My Fridge.
So stick around and
Oh boy.
So Tom, Joe, and Kennedy got that.
Grr.
get off.
Grr. Question number 10. This is the last one, and I'm really excited to see if anybody can get this one. I did not get this one. No Googling. Let's see who really knows their trivia.
This
is a really, really tough one, but a really doable one.
All right, get off.
Joe's, your answer came through correct,
Joe,
Joe.
you got her. Yep.
All right. In question number 10, after leaving the band Chicago, Peter Cetera had his first solo hit single with Glory of Love, which was used as a theme song for this 1986 film. Again, I'm going to read it one more time.
That's
Yo,
Cetera.
What did I say?
Back to the Future.
It's easily messed up saying like that. It's just I just happen to be a weird Chicago fan.
Back to the Future.
Sorry.
Okay, I feel like you have to read it now because you're a Chicago fan. He's going to do the reread.
After leaving the band Chicago, Peter Cetera had his first solo hit single with Glory of Love, which was used as a theme song for this 1986 film.
I'm going Back to the Future.
Squeaks, what is your answer?
I'm going Back to the Future.
No, you can't copy mine. Get your own fucking answer. And I think I sang it wrong anyway. I think I sang it wrong in my head. So go ahead, copy my answer.
Said Back to the Future. Jeff and Squeak said Back to the Future.
We're going to give a minute. See.
God damn it, wrong, bud. Wrong.
Joe might answer. Tom might answer.
Emma?
Yeah, I was doing really good. I think, did I leave?
He's in a no. All right. Joe's. Tom's coming in with Back to the Future.
No, it's the glory of love. Bow, bow.
That's The Power of Love by Huey Lewis.
Damn it. That was wrong.
Yeah,
That was wrong.
Or were you born in 86?
Come on, Jeff, I copied you.
I know.
Hold on.
85.
Yeah, I remember when this song came out.
Ready? Let's see if this jogs a memory. I do not own the rights to this music. Oh, just picture.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's a nice song.
What's that?
Oh my God, Karate Kid, really? Fuck you, Ralph Macchio. Fuck you. Oh man, I want to watch that movie now. That's so good.
I couldn't do the.
Damn is right, Joe.
I couldn't do the crane kick. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Don't move. Straight crane kick.
I can't believe I'm bouncing this ball right now.
Do it. Kick.
Do the
That's
kick.
easy.
Pow.
Let's see.
That's pretty good, though.
Not bad.
Yeah. I'm saying
Let's
nobody.
play What's in My Fridge.
Nobody got that. We're going to do the totals, and then we are going to bring you guys a new segment that we don't even have an intro for. That was just brought to us by a county renowned chef, because he hasn't been around the entire world yet, but he's a county renowned chef. Do you still go by DJ Tanner? When you're...
Oh, I thought you were bringing somebody else on.
Oh no, I'm pumping you up. Oh,
I say nobody.
No, I don't go by that anymore. It's past 10. It's a strictly 7 to 9 o'clock deal.
Gotcha. So he's going to do some totaling up, and while we are doing that, go ahead, grab yourself a quick beer, take a quick pee, grab a quick poop before we get into what's my.
Let me get my on-air sign.
All right, I got to run a quick ad.
Lone Bear Beard is a small batch handcraft company that takes pride in every product that they produce. They're a family-run business that produces an extremely high-quality product that they physically create and formulate. All carrier oils, waxes, and butters are the best organic products available on the market. They believe that every time you use a Lone Bear Beer product, that you have the confidence that is safe and of the finest quality. Their mission is to provide an all-around awesome experience for their customers.
Yeah, that's Lone Bear Beard. Great smelling.
That's good.
Yeah, really good.
I was just looking in my fridge.
Oh, let's play the game.
So I was getting ready. I was just getting ready.
Are you mentally ready for this?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm ready. Squeak, hold on. Before we start, Squeak, you're the only one with the ability to get to a refrigerator to play. So you have to play. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
We have one.
Welcome to the second installment of What's in My Fridge.
So I go first?
Jeff,
yes.
First, right?
All right, ready?
So, and I played Tuesday. You weren't here Tuesday, but I played Tuesday.
He was around.
So if you're tuning in again from Tuesday, you're going to see a lot of the same items that I played Tuesday because I don't go shopping.
Yeah, we'll work.
All right. So I go first. Who has
let's go.
sous vide egg bite?
That's not a food. You have to actually choose a real food.
What is that? Egg bite?
That doesn't count.
What is that? I feel
Doesn't
like
count, dude.
Okay.
What is that?
All right. Wait.
Okay.
Hey, Squeak.
Salsa.
Ooh, salsa.
Ooh, salsa. Okay.
What kind?
Does it have to be?
No, I just
It's
have
gonna be on the border. On the border salsa.
My salsa.
Just have to have salsa.
I have sauce, but I don't have salsa.
Oh.
Yeah, I do.
Sweet
Hold on.
one, Jeff Zero.
He's digging
Hold on.
deep.
Oh wait.
Could you make some salsa?
Oh, I got a good one in here for later. You're never gonna have that.
We gave Jeff.
I don't have any salsa. No salsa.
Okay. One oven.
I don't love salsa. Don't love it.
Me neither.
Gives me acid reflux.
Me
Now,
too.
CT, are you ready to play What's in My Fridge? Do you have a fridge near you? Do you have a fridge near you?
Oh, nice. Here we go.
All right. So,
Like hungry hippos.
wow.
All right. Would you stop that?
Well, then you can sneak in a real one and be like, "Oop." It was just a sound.
All right. Yes, sir.
All right, let's see if I got anything weird in here.
Disclaimer: I did not preload my fridge with anything funny.
Yeah. Hold on, Jeff.
Chocolate.
Okay, CT. He went first.
Yeah,
He threw in
We'll give CT this one.
Mallow Cup.
Oh fuck, man!
Yeah, I
You
got
collect the coins? You collect the coins out of the mallow cups? Still?
Hell yeah.
I got no mallow cup.
Anybody?
No, I don't think my dad has any mallow cups.
Are you gonna run down and find out?
No. Social distancing still.
All right, Jeff's up, which is this side of the screen.
Top right corner. You guys don't have this. I guarantee you don't have
Oh,
this.
he's calling a guarantee. So if anybody gets this, How many points are you doing on a guarantee?
Huh? 15 points all day. So this is a mystery can.
A what?
A what?
A mystery can. I opened this the other night, and I just put some tinfoil over it to keep it fresh.
What
Looks like dog food.
It definitely is not dog food. I don't own a dog. Let's see what this is.
Hey, hard times, no judgment, man.
I don't even know what it is. It's baked beans.
Hey!
Oh, man.
Beans.
You know what beans do?
Yeah.
I don't have it.
You guys got baked beans in your fridge?
CT, you got baked beans?
I don't think I have them in my fridge, but I'm pretty sure I got some in my pantry.
Yeah. Look at these things. Ugh.
Take a
Okay,
bite.
you ready for mine?
Hold
Hold
on.
on. CT, you got the beans?
Nothing. Not in my fridge, so it doesn't count.
No. Well, what kind of beans you got? What kind of beans you got? Let's see them.
Oh,
No,
bushes,
he said he doesn't
Bushes?
have them in the fridge.
They got to be bushes.
That's so much crap. I gotta find them first.
No, she thought cat food.
That's some grapes, dude.
And time's up. You lose. Put those beans back in there for later.
I do have dog food.
Cat food. Not cat food. All right, Squeaks up.
Okay, you ready?
Oh, I couldn't wait to see what's in here.
I got Pepto-Bismol.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
Who's got that?
just feel
Good.
confident. I can see it.
CT, you don't have it.
Definitely don't have that. I got this though. Aloe vera.
Oh, I got aloe plant outside.
Pepto-Bismol. Nobody has it.
Who keeps that in the fridge?
Oh, that's
What?
me.
You ever read the back of this thing?
No,
You ever read the back of that? Keep it refrigerated.
Yeah, it makes sense though, because if you got a burn, you put aloe on it. Don't you still want it cold?
Well, you know what? I've been giving out sick burns for years.
Oh,
Tom's got Italian sharp cheese in his fridge.
The best.
Oh, I got plenty of cheese.
All right, CT Anderson is up.
Jesus Christ.
So I walk around my house
It's just a free for all. It's not even a game anymore.
I want to see some mixed taste tests next time.
That would be cool.
All right, let's get
We could
weird.
get people together. Chris, if when we get people in the studio, that would be a fun part of it.
Cody wants to know why these things are in the fridge.
Exactly. This is the whole point of this full segment.
All right,
All right.
CT Anderson, what you got in the fridge?
Half-eaten cheesecake.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
Well played.
Boston, cherry. You got cherries on it?
Strawberries.
Fucking gross, dude.
I got nothing.
You don't like strawberries?
Hell yeah, man. Strawberries are good.
Yeah, they're not in season though.
They're always in
Full
season.
bag
Even in
lunch.
Florida.
Can I mix?
See why not?
Yeah.
We don't need less.
Blind,
Whose turn? Can I go?
they're getting interesting. So you're gonna mix blindfolded, or they have to be blindfolded?
I got a good one.
Oh, he's ready.
I'm digging deep. Look at this drawer that I'm digging deep into. Look at this fucking thing.
Guaranteed.
Oh my God. Look how organized I am during quarantine. I got fucking turkey breast in there.
Lysol in the fridge?
Oh, I don't even know what's in here, dude.
I can see the PBR.
Yep. It's a little German Frank right there.
Oh, who's got German Frank? Hoffman.
Hoffman's. Not. Okay, hold on.
Hold
Not the snappy grillers. I don't like the snappy grillers.
I have a feeling that we're just looking at hot dogs here.
Just regular casing.
Anyone
Just a regular casing Hoffman. Not the snappy grillers.
like snappy, but
Very important.
I'm thinking if you
I'm gonna make
have a hot dog in your fridge, and you should be good to go to score on that.
Kristen says she does.
Ooh.
All right.
Bet you do.
Nobody else is out.
Squeak,
So
wait, hold on. let's get this correct. Squeaky, you don't have fucking hot dogs in your fridge?
No, it has to be specific.
I don't.
But
That's
you have
wrong.
egg whites?
You have egg bites that were actually made out of chalk. Yellow chalk, but you don't have hot dogs. CT, you have no hot dogs either?
Well, he's either really good at standing still. Oh,
Thank God.
He's got hot dogs.
in this madness. Click the link.
We got room for 2 more.
Click the link. We got room.
Kristen, click the link.
Let's see your hot dog, CT.
Well, I'm digging for
Do
you.
it.
Kill them for me.
They better be small beef franks at least.
Sherry just threw out some hot dogs. Tom has hot sauce. You put on that.
There you
Hey,
go.
got wieners.
Are those Oscars?
Yes, they are.
We got to be careful.
That shit away.
We have to, we have to be careful about this. I want to know what kind of
Sherry just threw out some hot dogs.
So listen, guys.
Is that like a
I don't
tender?
want anybody to take any offense of this, but if the special featured guest does make his way to the backstage, we're gonna cut to that interview, and then ask that you guys join the stream or chill backstage while we do the featured.
Is he around?
Oh, we'll do that.
So
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
When a girl swipes left on Tinder, is she throwing out hot dogs?
yeah, what is your answer?
Wait,
I like the way your mind thinks.
You know, I'm on the
Horseradish.
social dating. I'm not gonna lie, like it's fucking quarantine and shit, man. Like we gotta do our best to.
Hey, we got to
What is
quarantine
that?
and chill, man.
horseradish.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get to run the show.
What the hell was that?
It's
Wait,
horseradish.
what was that? What? Oh, nice horseradish. Yeah, I got some horseradish for sure. I love horseradish. You know, I wish I had some
believe it.
wasabi.
So
During the stream appears to be Odell.
I got horseradish in here somewhere. There it is. Oh, that's that.
Odell, I was playing what in my.
Nice.
And she's gone. She's gone. She's out.
And we lost her.
That's a good question, Joe. All
Lost her.
right, let's see.
Can't find it. I can't find my horseradish.
hey!
Yeah, I don't have any. I'm such a loser. Such a fucking loser.
All right, I'll one up your horseradish with
What do you got?
how about some venison?
Venison?
I got logs of this crap, dude.
Tube meat? You got tube meat? That's awesome.
I have a freezer tube hand.
I'm saving this
The freezer counts. It's connected to my fridge.
right here. St. Lawrence River walleye. Bet you ain't got none of that.
Yeah.
No, definitely. I'll trade you some deer meat for that.
Hey, I'll trade you. Want to trade some deer meat?
That's a good
Hell
bargain.
yeah.
That's a good buyer.
It is.
Also, this shit, I'm loving this shit right now.
Oh, Newman.
It's a Newman's own fucking white pizza with spinach. This shit is good right now, man. I'm telling you.
They're good.
Get the whole spinach and mushroom.
Like these.
All
That's
right.
it. That's all I got. That's all I have. That's all my food for the next 2 weeks. Nice knowing you.
You need red sauce on your pizza. You need red sauce on your pizza.
Don't listen to the guy staring. He likes pineapple on pizza.
Red sauce on your pizza.
Hey, so do I. There's nothing wrong with pineapple on pizza.
Hey,
I like pineapple on pizza.
DT, love you.
I mean, look at the duet I did with you, Matt, on TikTok.
Oh, I know.
Pizza up.
I know.
It's not pizza if there's not red sauce. It's just really nice bread.
Yeah, okay.
Why can't
What's
you
wrong
have
with that?
really nice bread, but don't call it pizza?
What about like a flatbread or like a?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like don't let's do this. Make it make it more like a smaller sandwich
Smooth.
than a big pizza. But if you don't have
What about English muffin pizza?
Ooh, hey.
Oh, I heard that.
I've been in that struggle.
Yep. Everybody here needs to agree right now that English muffin pizza is pizza, and it's one of the best pizzas.
It's a solid.
If the cheese is good.
Have you ever made your own bagel bites though?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Well, my
What? I've never made mini bagels before, so no.
Oh.
Who the fuck has time to make mini bagels?
Fair enough.
Well, now we all do.
I was gonna say, who doesn't? Don't go there. No pineapples on pizza.
Oh, come on.
Shut up, Fat Chris. I love you.
The problem is pineapples are good. Pizza's good. Put them on the same thing. You have to have bacon.
Did you know?
All right, guys. Like I said, I don't want to cut you off. Marty Ray is about to join the studio. So if you guys are ready for an amazing interview, join the show. You guys can chill backstage.
Okay.
Whatever you like.
Peace and out.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Stay and hang, though.
Stay and hang.
This is going to be cool. Dude, I'm so excited.
I am exactly pumped.
Wicked excited.
So anybody that is still here.
Hope everything was all right.
Yeah. What is it? Photo shoot took longer.
Okay. That happens. Life happens, man.
I don't know.
Especially when you're him.
Yeah.
When you're Marty Ray, life happens a lot more than it does to us. Cool. Oh, this is exciting.
All right. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Marty Ray from the Marty Ray Project has just joined the studio. So we're going to hit you with the quick little banner, the quick little intro that we do for the interviews. Going to hit them with the intro, and then we're going to bring them right into the live stream VIP style. Here we go. Here's the quick little intro. So Marty Ray, the Marty Ray Project, as we mentioned, is our special guest. He's a man who is described by IMDb the funniest and scariest guy in any room growing up, and still is. A man who has more hats than the lids in a New York City thrift store combined. A man who rocks a cover better than a duvet cover sheet in a luxurious hotel. A man who is not only all about that beard, but all about that Jesus and the opportunity and gift he has been given. A man who is an artist, an actor, a director, a podcaster, you name it, he's done it and can do it all. He might even be a doctor, and we don't even know
Probably
it.
already is.
The one, the only, Marty Ray!
What's up?
How's it
Did
going,
you write
man?
that intro?
Just enough.
Did you write that, or was that on my
Yeah.
IMDb page?
No, that was credit to me. Just the one part was IMDb.
Fantastic. I'm gonna add all that other stuff to the IMDb now.
Oh, you should. And if you ever need a hype man and I happen to be able to travel anywhere near you in the next 6 months, then I got you.
You can pull that off.
Well, I'm gonna need you to get to Nashville as quick as possible.
I'm on it.
I'll drive
We're
you.
in. We're in.
I'll be at the show.
And they haven't shut down commercial flights. I heard they're really cheap this time of the year, so we could probably make that happen.
This time of the virus, they're really cheap.
Yes, absolutely. I know somebody I was looking at was trying to get from Florida to Washington, and it was $95 round trip.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, you probably should go. And he's like,
Who was that with? Who was that flight with?
I didn't ask, but I could find out for you.
Probably United if someone you knew.
Yeah, it would have been South Florida. So
Oh,
I don't know. There's a lot of flights that come into Florida.
Sure.
I highly recommend it because there's a lot of craziness with spring breakers going down there. I told them just to kind of hunker down. So, but yeah. So first off, thank you very much for taking.
Should I have this? Should I have this like that?
Wow, that makes the beard pop even more.
That's a good beard.
It's awkward because when I look in that myself in the thing and I try to move the phone like it should be, it's awkward. Okay, there we go.
It's not awkward for us if that makes you feel any better. So
Now It looks good.
Well,
You look good. So quick little, we got a couple of questions for you. So one thing that you probably hear a lot, but we wanted to just kind of ask you as well, like what got you into music? Was it something you did as a kid and you were like, dang, I guess I have the music in me? Or was it something that you kind of really struggled with and you had to work like a little bit extra hard to, you know, become the music genius that you are today?
well, I don't know about no genius. That's high praise, but
Hey, that's my personal opinion. Take it as it is.
Very good.
wow, I sure appreciate that, man. I'm honored to hear it. Music. I was singing out of the womb. I just was able to do that out of the womb from God's graces of gracing me with talent. But to try to make a long story short, I used to mimic people, so I would mimic other artists and thought I did a pretty good job of doing it back in the day. People like Mahalia Jackson and even women. Before I hit puberty, I would mimic women. And
Logan still can.
Yeah.
well, maybe he'll hit puberty someday.
It actually happened 2 years ago. I'm 39 now.
And then he grew a
No
beard.
way! Congratulations.
Yeah, and then I grew a beard. It was awesome.
Did you have a late puberty party?
I should have.
Yeah,
You
we've been
should- well,
celebrating it for a long time.
I know a good band you could hire to come play.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. We're in.
Hey, so anyway, back to non-puberty items. So I grew up singing other people like Boyz II Men and Charlie Daniels and Leonard Skinner and Elvis Presley, B.B. King, just mimicking all these people, and thought I sounded just like them to my ears. And, the two people in my family that I looked up to that did music for a living and for the churches and things like that, I always wanted their approval. So I would ask them, hey, how do I sound? Did this sound good? Or did that sound good? Or whatever. And they would say things like, it's all right. Or you should probably start playing drums if you want to get into music or something. And I was always beaten down by that. You know, I don't knock them for it. If that's their real opinion, that's fine.
Yep.
But years later, in 2005, I believe it was, I got an Apple MacBook, and it changed my life forever. I was able to record from GarageBand, a preloaded app that they have on there.
Yep.
And I decided I could record myself. So I wanted to see if I really sounded like I thought I sounded or not. And so I started recording myself. I didn't sound too bad to me, but I still was mimicking other people. So I sounded like other people, and there's no market for somebody that sounds like everybody else, because those people already exist. So I didn't have my own voice. I didn't even know what I sounded like singing, because I never sang myself. I was always mimicking someone else. But I wanted to record my uncle and my cousin and I, the two people I looked up to, and I wanted to record all of us singing the song Hallelujah. And so we went and tried to do that. We never finished it. And my uncle had to leave. And I told my cousin, I said, look, I want to get something done before I go that I can edit, so I can practice editing and see what it's like, to learn. And he said, what do you want to do? And I just picked a song out of the hymn book, and a song that I'd never heard anybody sing before. So I had no reference. And it was A Great Speckled Bird. And since I had no reference, I had to sing from the heart. And he played it, and I sang it. It was the first time I'd ever heard my own voice. And it was I got chills when I sang that first time. And I came out and I was like, man, I said, you hear that? How'd that sound, man? He goes, that's all right. I was like, okay, well, you keep the same energy. I see. Okay. And so I left there and showed it to my uncle, who had left. And he said, well, because my cousin was recording albums already. So he thought that he had edited my voice and things like this. He said, well, he did something to your voice and changed it up. And I said, no, he didn't. I said, that's just raw. That's just me singing. That's all that is. And he didn't believe it. And then until years later. So then I posted a video and I said, let's see if I'm really supposed to do this for a living or not. I'll make a video and put it on Facebook. And I did that. and it got like 30,000 views. And I thought, man, I'm famous now. Yeah. And then I said, shoot, I'm headed for the stars. And then nothing happened for a long time. Besides, I was working for my father at his mechanic shop, and people started calling and saying, man, that song moved me to tears. And when are you doing an album? When are you coming out with an album? And it got me to thinking. I was like, maybe that's God saying this is what you're supposed to do. And so I took the last $3,000 I had and I made an album. I went to Nashville, came to Nashville, and slept in the back of my uncle's van, not the same uncle, but the back of my other uncle's van, and paid $3,000 for some songs.
That's awesome.
Say what?
Now that the uncle would have believed that you were sleeping in the van anyways.
Right.
Yeah, he wouldn't have believed it.
So did you just happen to have an uncle that was in Nashville?
No. Well, if I had an uncle in Nashville, hopefully he would let me sleep in his house.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was like, what a mean guy.
Yeah, you can come, Marty, but you're sleeping in that van out there.
Yeah, and rumor has it in 2005, once you bought the MacBook, you were the one that actually took the bite out of the apple and gave it the iconic Apple look, right?
I did indeed. I wanted to show people how the Apple logo was the forbidden fruit, and we're all biting off the tree of knowledge.
Absolutely, yeah. So I was just wondering if you have ever Googled yourself, and the reason I ask is because when you Google your name, it shows people also search for, and your other search company is Vanilla Ice, Otis Redding, Coolio, Skinnerd, Bill Withers, just to name a few. Like, that's some pretty amazing company right there.
It is. I don't deserve to be in it, but that's some amazing company for sure. That's just Google's algorithm, I'm sure, because I've done covers of all those people's songs. So yeah, I'm sure that's what that is. I don't think it's people, saying, hey man, he's as good as Bill Withers for sure. But if that is what it's doing, then I'm definitely honored by that.
Or when they stand next to you in the beard and they're like, well, I guess there ain't no sunshine.
Well,
you got the same size beard.
Speaking of Ain't No Sunshine. Ain't No Sunshine is one of my favorite songs. And then
did I lose y'all?
World.
Am I still here?
Yep, we got you.
What a Wonderful World is the song I
am
sing to my kids at night. I still can you hear us?
Hello.
Can you hear us or no?
I can't hear y'all now.
Leave and then come back.
Okay, I'm gonna leave and then come back. Dadgummit.
Sometimes what happens when you do take a call through the broadcast studio that we have, if a text message or a call comes in, I think that's what happened when it went blank. It sometimes messes up with the sound. But yeah, Dan C, shout out to you, obviously. Oh, go ahead. Oh, sorry. We're both going there. And yeah, that's some decent company indeed, Joseph, that he is mentioned with. And if you guys haven't Googled or obviously checked out Marty Ray, you can find him at martyrayproject.com. Obviously, he's Marty Ray. The band is Marty Ray Project. You can check him out on martyrayproject.com. YouTube is the same, Marty Ray Project. Twitter's the same. Facebook's the same. Instagram's the same. You can check him out on all of them. So
hopefully we get him back. There he is.
All right, he's back. All right.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, sometimes what happens.
My best.
Yeah, no, sometimes what happens in the app is if a text or a call comes in once in a while, it just messes up the sound. So in and out. And but yeah, so we were talking kind of about the amazing, company through there on Google. And one thing I wanted to ask you, like, you've met some pretty amazing people throughout this journey. And I know you can't pick a favorite, but there has to be at least somebody that sticks out in your mind that's, through this venture, you're like, this was a really cool moment in my life. And I just wanted to know, one of those moments that you wanted to speak about.
Well, there is several, but I'll tell you the one that's most unbelievable and sounds like it's a movie and that it's hard to believe. It's just because the story keeps getting bigger and bigger as I tell it. But I'm going to tell it, and people can choose to believe it or not. Before I had any fans at all, I had these people that were encouraging me in music to go after this thing. When I made that first album and completed it and got the CDs and things like that, I thought, hey, man, this is going to sell like hotcakes. And It didn't do that. It did not do that at all. And but I was taking it around, and I was meeting these other artists that had achieved what I was trying to achieve. And some of them were legends. We're talking Charlie Daniels and BB King. And Charlie Daniels, I met him, and you hand your music to these people, and that they get this all the time, but you still do it just by some glimmer of hope that they will listen and maybe be able to help you out in some way, which is most likely never going to happen. And but I handed my album to Charlie Daniels one time. This is not the story, but this is a quick one. I handed my album to Charlie Daniels, and it was about a month or two later, he tweeted me, and I saved the tweet. He tweeted me and said, Marty Ray Project, listen to your album, it rocks. And I was like, wow, man, like that really boosted me in a place where I was about to give up,
Yeah.
And I was like, well, this is too hard, man. I can't, it's just too hard to break into this thing. And when I seen that, I was like, all right, I got to keep going. And so then I went to a BB King's concert, and he was old at this point. He was like in a wheelchair already. And he was, he had to be wheeled around in a wheelchair, but he sat in a chair in the middle of the stage. Yeah. And
the same tour. I
was on the front row, and he was playing, and I'm just sitting there vibing, I'm like, oh man, BB, just killing it up there. Even though he was an older man, he still killed it. And he stopped in the middle of the show, and he points over there at me, and he says, as long as that man right there is having a good time, so am I. And he goes, thrill is gone away. And I was like, what the heck, man? He's talking to me. And everybody was looking at me. They thought I knew him somehow, and I didn't know who BB. I knew who he was, but I've never met him before. And I was like, what in the world's happening? This is amazing. So if the story stopped there, it's already amazing, but it just progressively gets bigger and crazier. So after the show, I knew the person that was putting that show on. So I had the blessing of being able to go backstage and meet BB King.
Wow.
Personally. And, but we're going up to the stage, and we're going behind the stage, and it's pitch black dark. You can't see anything besides the flashlight that they're leading you by in front of you. And there's this row of security guards that are standing there with their arms crossed, blocking us from going. So if we're going like this, where's the camera? If we're going like this, the security guards are over here, right? So there's a line of security, so we can't go like this and go to the stage. So, but you can't see anything anyway besides them and this narrow little pathway that you're walking on. As I'm walking, everybody, there's like hundreds of people walking back there, and I'm walking back, and all of a sudden, through these security guards comes this massive hand, comes out and grabs my hand and starts pulling me to those security guards. And I'm like, what in the world's going on here? And just a massive hand. And he pulls me in. The security guards are pushing me, and they're saying, you got to leave. And I'm like, somebody got a hold of my hand, and they parted ways. And it was BB King in a wheelchair pulling me to him.
Wow.
And he said, he looked up at me, and he goes, I want you to know that I enjoyed having you tonight. And I said, oh, yeah, that's kind of what came out right there.
Yeah.
What the freak you supposed to say? Like, why do I deserve this attention? Right? What is this? And he said, I look forward to seeing you back there. And I was like, this is crazy, man. And I have a Martin guitar, and BB King was under contract with Gibson guitars. He was not, he was obligated. He was contractually obligated to only sign Gibson guitars. So I waited in the end of that line and let all these people go in there first and they were meeting him, and they were getting a picture, and they were talking to him briefly, and they were just kind of moving people along like a cattle call or whatever. And they were taking guitars in there, and anybody that didn't have a Gibson guitar was being, shooed away. They would not get a signature. So I seen that, and I was like, oh man, he's not going to sign my Martin for sure then. But I took it anyway. And as soon as I got in there, as soon as I walked in, he looks up and he goes, his eyes lit up, and he said, there's my friend, like that. And then I bring the guitar to him. I hand it right to him. He looks up at the head of it, and he says he sees it's Martin. He goes, looks up at me, and he says, "I'm gonna sign it anyway." And he signed BB King on my Martin guitar, and it could be the only one signed by BB King. I don't know,
Dude, that's
but
crazy.
and then, so if the story stops there, right, it's already big. It's already unbelievable. But it doesn't stop there. I had that album that I created, and I hand it to him. And he looks at the album. He goes, well. I knew you. He said something like, "I knew you was a musician." I can't remember his exact words, but it was something like that. And then he looks over at the person. He says, "Hand me that Sharpie back," like that. And I thought, no. I was saying, no. I don't want you to sign this. I'm giving this to you. He goes, "I know who it's for." Gets the Sharpie, hands it to me, and says, "I want you to sign this to BB King." And at this point, I'm almost in tears, right? Trying to be a man and not cry right there in front of BB King. But my first album ever, I signed to BB King, and I like to think that he kept it on his bus until the day he died.
Absolutely.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, and in the chat, Jeff said, like, "That's awesome. Let's see that guitar." He plays this guitar on his albums and a lot of stuff on the YouTube and different social medias. You can actually see the guitar. And then in some of his videos too, you can actually see in the background, you can see a picture of BB that's signed and everything. So I can send you a link to a couple of those. But yeah, if you check it out, he does. He still has that guitar. So we were just saying in the chat, Jeff Kennedy was saying, "Let's awesome see the guitar." Obviously, you don't have it with you, but I said in a couple of your videos, you can see the guitar and some pictures and stuff that you have of them. We got. No, I don't know what happened. So he's going to be right back.
I'll be right back. This is the coolest thing ever.
What like you said,
story.
What you said, like Dancy, what a story.
Wow.
Just absolutely unbelievable. I couldn't imagine. Like he kept saying how he had cold chills. You just go in there, like I had cold chills just listening to the story, and it didn't even happen to me. Like just an absolutely incredible story. There we go.
Back?
We got it. Yeah, we're just saying Dan C. No, it's okay. Dan C just is admiring the story as well as us. I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. How you were saying you got goosebumps earlier, just listening to your story and that the opportunity, like just goosebumps with us. So
I saw him on that.
That's hard to believe. That's so crazy. What'd you say?
I saw him on that tour. I'm guessing the same tour up in Ottawa, and it was like I was I think second level, and it was odd because my parents introduced me to BB King, and I've always listened to him, and him and some others. It was odd to see him in a wheelchair when he first got rolled out there and the trumpets and the band is playing. But as soon as he started playing, it was like, oh, this guy can't, he's having trouble walking, but holy crap, can he still play? And he can sing. Man, he could sing.
He couldn't play and sing at the same time.
Yeah, I guess I didn't know that for sure.
He couldn't. He never did play and sing at the same time. He would play his lead parts, and then he would put his arm up on his guitar, and he would be like, "I bought you a brand new car. Said you wanted a Cadillac." And he would prop it up, and then when it was time for him to play, he would get to work. But he never played and sang at the same time, which I found so incredible.
Yeah, Dan C in the chat says he took a history of rock and roll class at the University of Michigan, and BB King was the absolute star of the history.
I don't doubt that, man. I'm gonna tell you what, BB King, still to this day, that whole story, that whole experience that I could be, I don't know, but I can't imagine too many people having a story like that with BB King. I don't know how. And it was like a divine moment that happened, and it still to this day drives me and keeps me going.
That's
and I had, like I said, I had no fans. I had not one fan then, not one.
Yep.
But I had people like him and Charlie Daniels and Loretta Lynn and those people were divinely, without even knowing it, were shoving me into creation. They were putting me out there and making me continue doing what I was doing.
What do you think it was during the concert that drove him to notice you? Where you must have been singing at the top of your lungs.
No, I wasn't. I'll tell you first. I should have prefaced it with this. When we walked in, you know how a concert is all the house lights are always super dark.
Yeah.
So when we walked in there, they were super dark, and BB comes out and he starts playing a little bit, and he stops and he says, "Raise the house lights up. I want to see my people." And so they raise them up a little bit, and it's not to his liking. He says, "No, raise them up a little bit more." They raise them up a little bit more. He goes, "Now just turn them all the way on." So he literally played the whole show as bright as a living room. It wasn't like
I remember that.
He saw everybody. He said, "I want to see everybody." And so it was not like he was struggling to see me. And it's not like I'm hard to notice if I'm on the front row with a bald head and a big beard. So I think what initially drew his attention was that there was a man that looked like he was a hillbilly, just feeling his music better than anybody in there, right? I think that's what the initial thing was, that, and it never left him. Then he started feeling something else. I think he started feeling a kindred spirit afterwards. I think it was more than just, hey, there's a bald-headed white guy with a big beard that looks like he came from the mountains that likes my music. I think it went deeper than that, but I do believe that because of this massive beard and the bald head, I think that was what drew his eyeballs.
Absolutely.
Right? It could have been the fact that I took my clothes off and was dancing up on front of the stage too. I don't know.
I don't think it was that. I think
it happens.
It was the hillbilly, the hillbilly connection.
Keep your story the original way. Don't tell it.
Yeah. So I saw a couple of throwback pictures of you, like way back in the day, pre-beard, probably high school type era. You were an absolute monster. I feel like you could probably bench an 18-wheeler if you really wanted to. Did you play any sports? Did you run security for school, making sure kids weren't smoking in the boys' room?
I always that you talking about when I was in shape, when I looked pretty.
Hey, we all got that dad bod thing going on, man. Like we not him. He just hit puberty. A couple more years, he'll get it. But
hey, old is a shape, man. Old is a shape. There's different shapes.
Wow,
that's true. I'll tell you, I'm a double dad bod, so I'm going for my third.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I hope I don't reach it, but I'm trying my best to not reach it, but it seems like it's getting closer and closer. No, you're probably talking about a picture from after I'd graduated. My whole high school career, I was a chunky boy. You know, I was thick. I wasn't fat. I wasn't as fat as I am now, but I was chunky the whole time. But then after I graduated, I moved back to Memphis. I was born in Memphis, grew up in Arkansas, went back to Memphis after I graduated, and didn't have any friends in Memphis, right? So what do? You start looking for ways to occupy your mind, and I started studying fitness and working out. Literally all I did was work out.
I could tell.
And study. So I just studied fitness. I said, you know what? I was thinking I want to be a fitness trainer now. This is fun. And I was religiously working out. It was 5 years of my life I was doing that. I was in very good shape. I was able to, without steroids, I could bench. I don't know what my bench was max wise, because I didn't do that, but I worked out with 310 pounds on the bench. That's what I worked out with. So I didn't, but I don't know what my max was. I didn't, because I thought that was always an ego thing, and I didn't want to get involved with that. But I never took steroids. And when I got married and had my first child, I lost all the gumption to go after it so hard as I was.
Yeah,
and I started eating more. Yeah, and you seen that chiseled jaw I used to have.
Oh yeah, and no offense to the chiseled jaw, but I like the look as it is right now.
Jaws don't matter anymore.
I never want to see my chin again.
Nah.
So speaking of no chins and beards and everything, like, you've done a lot of stuff for the bearded community. I mean, what do you think that is one of your biggest contributions to the bearded community?
Well, I don't know. People say that, but I didn't go about it. Like, I was growing a beard before it was the popular thing to do. when in high school I grew a beard and got persecuted for it. Like the teachers would say, you got to go home and shave and things like that, because some of these, it's going to confuse new students because they're going to think you're the teacher or something. And I said, that's no reason for me to have to shave and things like that.
Good in our high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been growing a beard for a long time, man. Before Duck Dynasty, before the thing came, I don't know what people say you've done a lot for the bearded community, but other than just make funny videos, I don't know what I've done besides just make people laugh. And that was always my goal.
Yep.
In those parody videos that I did, was just to make people laugh and to see that, to kind of see that even though I look mean, I'm not mean. I'm a gentle, funny guy. I like to have fun. And I think that goes for, because I think just like everybody, people get judged by their cover a lot, no matter what they look like. And that's the worst thing. I have a quote that I said years ago. I used to tell people, I said, look, don't judge me for my looks, judge me for my sounds. Close your eyes and just listen to me, and then judge me after that. But don't look at me and judge me from the way I look, because you might be wrong. You might be right, but you might be wrong. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
So speaking of beards, what's one of your go-to beard products? Any certain ones you like? Do you use products like?
I used to be sponsored by a beard company, Beardalizer.
Okay.
I'm not mad at them. They dropped me, but
their loss.
Yeah, well, it was. I'd like to say it was amicable. It wasn't amicable, but I didn't know they were going to do that. But nonetheless, we had some good years, made some funny videos from it.
Yep.
And you can't take that away. And but now I'm in the process of starting my own beard product company. It's going to be called Beards of Alpha. It's going to be like a beard fraternity.
That is amazing.
More than just a company. I want to do something. I don't want to just make beard oil in the kitchen. I want to build a community of people that have beards, and then people that don't. I'm not talking about people that have beards like mine. Even it could be because I feel even if the people are growing a beard and they can't grow a real nice beard, but they're still trying to rock it. They're friends of mine, man. Which I know I got a song that says all my friends are bearded, but that really ain't true. I got tons of friends that ain't. So it doesn't. Even the people that just like beards, you know what I mean? That they like beards, but maybe they can't grow a massive beard. But
sometimes it takes till you're 37 to hit puberty. It is what it is.
Yeah,
that's right. I thought it was 37.
Well, he's going forward. He's like, oh, this guy grew a beard in high school. Yeah, it wasn't 39. It was like 37.
So, I could grow one, except I had different patches in different places. And up until probably like 2 or 3 years ago, all of a sudden it started filling in. But I was shaving like religiously. Then all of a sudden, a couple of years ago, I got lazy. I had kids, and I was like, I'm just growing my beard, and I'll just trim it when it gets. And I was like, holy crap!
And peer pressure from me.
I don't have patches. Then all of a sudden, McClear decides to shave his beard 2 years ago and grow it back. And I was like, I'll see what I can do. And so here I am. Since Labor Day, this is impressive for someone that could never grow a good beard.
Yes. So
is there any way I can get a closer look at that beard? Like, can you?
Yeah, get right here.
Camera static.
Right there.
Here's the camera. Get right in there.
It's not bad. So I always had patches here and here.
Man, you know what? You're encouraging a lot of people right now, man, that have that problem.
It takes time.
It does take time.
So there was there, and then also right in here. But I used to, when I was younger, rock out the sideburns. So I would have sideburns down to here, which I at one point thought was just gloriously beautiful. It wasn't, but I like the sideburns look. I like the Elvis look.
Yep. But
I love Elvis.
Hell yeah. So when you get your things going, and I'm sure you're absolutely covered. But if you need more fraternity members, you got 2 right here that would love to help you in anything we can do, even if it's as simple as wearing, a shirt that we'll purchase, whatever we can to help you out. Just know that the guys at Beard Laws, and we have a very, very, very knowledgeable beard guy here. I don't know if you've ever seen any of the videos or anything, but Dan C is a great, great bearded guy for the bearded community. does amazing videos and everything on YouTube. He's, you know, as soon as you said that that stuff, his eyes just, I mean, his cartoon eyes are even excited. Where's the camera? Bam, right there.
Cartoon eyes.
That's absolutely amazing. And like I said, I know you have, you know, an absolutely amazing following, but you know, as bearded brother to bearded brother, if there's anything we can ever do to help, we're definitely here for you, man.
There's a lot y'all gonna be able to do to help. I mean, I need everybody. It's not like I want everybody to be involved in the fraternity, and then the thing about me is I want to build a place like a website and an email list to where we can communicate with each other without having to go through algorithms.
Yes.
And without having to use other people's platforms, that we can actually communicate. And because that's the thing about me. I think that's why I have such a loyal following, is because I've always commented back to everybody myself. I've always used to answer every single comment. Every one of them I answered in the old days. But now it's so hard to do that, because sometimes some of those videos are old and I don't even get notifications for it. So I would have to go and search every video every day to find those. But I still try to get like on new videos, I get just about every one of them. Yep. And even the messages, the comments and messages and emails, I answer all those myself, because I think that was the reason why I was meant to be discouraged for a moment. During a season, I was supposed to be discouraged about my singing and my talent, so that when I was able to achieve something, I would always stay humble. And I think that's a big factor in it that kept me, because I appreciate every single person that views my work or downloads my albums or whatever they do, even if they say, "Man, you're fat, but you sing good," right?
Yeah.
I'm like, "Hey, thank you so much, man.
Thank you,
Appreciate
thanks for noticing.
Yeah. You get a lot of things you get a lot of backhanded compliments on YouTube. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, it's an interesting place. Just got a couple more questions if you got time, but if you got to run, definitely understand.
No, man, I'm just sitting at a gas station. Just let me know.
Absolutely, yeah.
I done interrupted y'all's show twice now with phone calls. I owe you more than whatever you need. I'm here.
You owe us nothing,
the
man.
heck out of it.
So, what is one one kind of beard related joke that you get all the time that kind of annoys you a little? I know the one for me personally is, "Hey, you one of those guys from Dynasty?" Like, no.
Yeah, no, not that one for me. Mine's different, and it's so annoying. And I always make a point to let the people know that it's overplayed and annoying by saying, when they say it, I always say, "Hey, man, that was hilarious. When's the Netflix special?" With deadpan face, just like,
oh.
What they say is, they say, "Hey," it's not like it offends me. It's just they say it so much. It's like, please think of something creative. I'm okay if you talk bad about me.
Yeah,
if it's funny. I'm gonna laugh with you. But they say the same thing. Looks like his hair left his head and went on his face. And I'm like, that's the best you can do, man.
Yeah.
Because I shaved my head. His head left his hair left his, or his head's upside down or something like that. You know, it's always something. You know, it might have been funny the first time,
maybe,
but when they keep, I don't know. But they don't know. You know, they don't know that I've heard that a million times. I'm sure.
Yeah.
But they couldn't. Here's the thing about YouTube. There's a very few times when I'll get an actual hate comment, which is a blessing. I don't want to get a lot of hate on YouTube at all, or even on Facebook. So I've been blessed in that. I haven't. Most of the comments are lovely. Even the ones that are, like I said, backhanded, where they say, you know, how did you know Haggard could sing? You know, things like that. And you go, hey, they like the singing though. That's all I care about. Yeah. And but even those they're lovely to me. I don't care if they don't like the way I look or not, as long as they vibe to what I'm singing. That's all that matters to me. Yeah. I ain't no pretty boy. I ain't trying to be. So
yeah, gave up on that a long time ago.
Yeah.
So we do a segment on the show that's called "What's in My Beard." It's a segment that's a food review segment. So what we do is we go to different places, we try the food, you know, because as you know, stuff gets in the beard. So we do just an honest review of the restaurant. And once in a while, we try to bring in people that cook the food because their customer service, they have to be nice. But this is kind of their opportunity to kind of complain about some, you know, customers. So question to you is, what is one of the foods that you absolutely love, but you really struggle to eat because of the beard?
Man, that would be like spaghetti, like pasta. You know what I mean? I love pasta, and it's so hard to eat because you gotta almost gotta chop it up and then eat it in like a spoon or something.
Almost like when we were kids.
That's right. Yeah, it's like,
Daddy, you cutting up my food? No, this one's for me.
Yeah.
This one's
and I
for
still
me.
end up with sauce all over my beard. Somehow it always happens.
So what's your favorite place anywhere you've been to eat? It can be hometown, it can be a dive bar, it can be a deli, it can be a best restaurant. What's your favorite place to eat?
Favorite place to eat? Man, you're talking to a fat boy, so there's many of those.
Plug them.
You gotta narrow that down, brother. What kind of food are you talking here?
Yeah, Dan C, anything with sauce.
If you go, let's go with, if you go home and you are relaxing and you just need a good burger or some good pasta.
If I'm at home, if I'm at home and I want a good burger, I mean, to be honest with you, if it's like I'm at home and I'm gonna stop and pick something up and go home with it, it's gonna be just like some fast food or something. Or I'm gonna make it myself at home.
Okay.
And but if I'm going out to a restaurant, I tell you a place. There's a place here called Jumbo Delicious in Hendersonville, and it is probably one of the best burgers I've eaten. There's also a place it's a franchise, I think, called Jonathan's Grill. I don't know if it's a franchise, but I think it is. They have amazing food, amazing burgers. But you know, people kind of, they hate to give franchises any love, but there's a reason why they're franchises. They got good food, please.
And they've battled through the tough times. The start off with the small shops, they've earned their way up.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't knock them because they made a big time thing out of a small time thing.
Yeah,
because that's how winning is done, like Rocky would say, right?
Exactly. So when we come down to visit you, so we can hype you up everywhere you go, we'll make sure to check out those two places because. And burgers are really tough to eat with a big beard. They're everywhere. I'm a guy that, you know, you can whatever you can put on a burger. Give me the veggies, give me everything, and it's just everywhere. But it's a little snack for later.
Yeah.
Where are y'all at?
We are in New York, right on the Canadian border. So people are like, New York. I mean, I don't know. Like when you think New York, you're like, New York City. No, a little north. Like Syracuse or Albany. No, way north. We are actually 45 minutes from Ottawa. That's how north we are.
Almost Canadians.
Yeah, we're literally 7 miles, probably 10 miles from the Canadian bridge.
Yep, just to get for the international bridge.
I love Canada.
Oh,
that's for sure. I was in Canada last year, and I went and got my first Canadian poutine, and it was amazing.
It's a life changer, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been craving it ever since. So I'm thinking about moving.
Hey, if you want to move, why don't you come with us? We'll put you up in the studio or whatever for now. You can teach us a couple things. But one thing, too, that you haven't maybe tried in Canada, they have things called beaver tails. And it's almost like a fried bread dough with cinnamon and powder and all this contraption. Beaver tails are pretty amazing as well.
Is it like a sweet
it's
treat?
A sweet, yeah, yep.
Like a funnel cake?
Kind of like a funnel cake, but like Canadian style. So maple syrup, I think they probably put on it with. Is there cinnamon? There might be. I can't remember, but I think they do something with some maple.
Yeah.
Are y'all sweet or savory men?
I'm a sweet guy.
I'm not.
I'm a savory. I if you gave me a choice between sweets or savory, I would go savory every time. Sweets are I do like them. They're great, but I could do without them. If they didn't exist, it wouldn't hurt my feelings. You know what I mean?
But like I haven't had a donut in probably 2 years. Like I don't like a lot of maple syrup or anything like that on it. Give me I don't know. Well, for one, give me hot wings. But there's that. But if you're ever up near Ottawa,
Or Toronto.
Or Toronto. Look up Ottawa Blues Fest. It is a fantastic concert in the capital of Canada. And if you're ever up near there, look us up or let Matt know or myself. And it is a time. It is.
Do y'all go there every year?
We try to. It is such a concert and a party. Not like we don't go there for the party. It's a little spread out the way they do it because there's different places that they go.
Yep, like they have the main stage, and then they have like Blues Village, and then they have the kind of the younger crowd, I'd say, area with like selfie technology stations and some different kind of music. And then my favorite one last year is way back of like nowhere while this concert was going on. Rodrigo y Gabriela played. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. They're Brazilian, and they're just like a male, female, a 12 string, and another one, and they are able to play the guitar and like the percussions while they're playing, and it's just an absolute masterpiece what they do. Like they don't really have words, and there's one song, and they're like they just get you going, and they're like, all right, sing with us, and you're thinking, well, you don't have songs, and they just get playing, and then the whole crowd, next thing you know, they're going, oh, and next thing you know, you're just singing to them just playing, and they're a pretty cool piece, and they were up at Blues Fest just in this weird hidden area. And when Obama was when he was president, and the Brazilian president came over to the White House, they actually hired these guys to play for him. So
wow,
yeah, they're impressive. I didn't go to that part. I stayed. Who was I watching? I was watching Eric Church with the wife, who I really enjoy Eric Church, but. Matt went to see these guys and came back, and his eyes were just wide. It was crazy. He's like, "Oh my god!"
That sounds like an very amazing interactive show.
It's good. I'll send you a link to one of their shows one time, and they have everything down to the minute. Like they have a timer on the side, and their whole set is just time related, and they just flow one song to the next. It's a cool thing. I'll send you a video of that. But yeah, if you're ever in the area for Blues Fest, and it's cool because Ottawa has such a very, very good kind of like music culture. Like every different little pub and area, club. They just.
Have you ever been
to Ottawa? No, I went to Edmonton.
Okay, way over. So we'll get you. We're gonna get you to Ottawa. And we're gonna have a cool little meetup, and well, when things work themselves out, of course.
Well. If I go to a music fest, I'm playing at it. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's the only time I would really go. I'm not. It would seem like somebody like me would be maybe big on crowds, but I really ain't. I'm really not big on crowds.
I'm not.
Like Memphis in May, when I lived in Memphis, they had this huge Memphis in May blues festival, big huge thing in Memphis, and people like Post Malone and all these people would come and play there. Just a massive show. There'd be 5 stages and 5 bands playing at the same time and at different parts of the river. And I was never into that. I went a couple times and it just, people always say, man, you got to come. And I would go and I'm not into crowds. I don't like to have to fight my way through crowds. I don't know why. I don't enjoy it.
So what we'll do then, in order to get you there, is I'll work my magic and we'll get you playing at Blues Fest in Ottawa. It's gonna be awesome. That's the new goal.
They'd love you.
2021.
I'll do that 100%.
We'll do that. So listen,
then we can hang out backstage.
There we go. We're in. Seriously, so we're not gonna waste any more of your time. I just want to tell you thank you so much for taking the opportunity to do this. And hopefully in the future we'll stay connected. And we'll obviously be a part of your bearded fraternity that you're having. And it's a great bearded brotherhood that kind of we started. And seriously, I want to thank you very much, man, for taking the time. We appreciate you.
Well, it's already begun. It's right here. There's three members already.
Absolutely. Perfect. And for anybody else that is still watching, you guys can check out Marty Ray and his band, the Marty Ray Project. You can go to martyrayproject.com, youtube.com/Marty Ray Project, twitter.com/Marty Ray Project. Guess what's next? Facebook.com/Marty Ray Project and Instagram.com/Marty Ray Project. Check them out. Like them on every single social media. I guarantee you will thank us later. And he's on the TikTok.
You're on the TikTok too. Is there anything you don't
the
do?
TikToks now.
Oh, I got
on there.
I got it. That's like the only social media that I actually have a following. So I'm going to send you a request. I'm going to look you up. You'll never guess what I am. Beard Laws.
Joe wants to be the 5th member.
I want to definitely go check some of your content out on there.
Absolutely. Don't judge me on my singing. I haven't sung from the soul on there yet,
boy.
but it's getting there. It's getting there. But yeah, it's a lot of beard related stuff. But yeah, we'll check it out. I'm going to do some duets. And Dan C says, "Man, I appreciate the respect. Appreciate and respect the hell out of the Marty Ray project. Giving his time here, he's captivated." So
thank you, brother.
And Joseph, he's over and he says, "Can I be the 5th member?"
100%. We need. Let's just keep building it. Spread the project around. Let's tell some people. We're gonna. Hey, send me on Instagram. Send me your phone number and we'll link up.
Absolutely.
And I'll keep y'all updated.
Absolutely, man. Yeah.
On the what the status is.
Sounds good. Awesome. Like I said, we appreciate you taking your time, and we'll chat soon.
Right on, brother. God bless y'all.
Yeah. Have a good night, man. Absolutely amazing.
That was crazy.
Like Dan C said, captivated isn't even the word.
Yeah,
just an amazing, talented individual. Can't thank him enough for taking the time to spend with all of us.
He's done the work. He's done more than the work. It didn't fail, but he wasn't there. And imagine part of his big break was a Happen Chance by BB King.
Well, in the Charlie Daniel, just
Charlie Daniel saying, but the Happen Chance by BB King.
Yep.
Like he said, made him keep going.
That is
crazy.
How that stuff works is unexplainable, and like he says, it's a gift from the higher power and everything. Whether you believe or not, it's something that kept him going, made him who he is today. And guys, honestly, follow him on anything you can. You will not be disappointed.
And if you're still watching from the gas station,
seriously, guys, thank you so much.
Awesome.
And seriously, thank all of you guys for coming back, sticking around. This is the Beard Laws world record for longest live ever. We're at 2 minutes, 21 seconds. We've had a blast. Time flies when you're having fun. Thanks to our special guest. I didn't know you were live on the YouTube. Yeah, Dancy, we started doing the YouTube thing a little bit ago, trying to build the brand a little bit because I'm inspired. I'm inspired by this guy, Dan C, what he's accomplished, what he's done. So we started the YouTube a little bit. We're kind of doing them both. So yeah.
Do you think,
Dan C, you're going to be a part of this Bearded Brotherhood?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you think we get some of these guys on here real quick for interviews? But I think we need to get him back for an interview again.
Yep. We'll get Marty back. I'm sure he'll take some time. Dan C is a scheduled guest. We've kicked it around a little bit, just haven't confirmed on a date.
Sure.
Dan C, when he's on the show, is going to be electric. This guy can light up any room. He is an absolute stud on the YouTube. His content's amazing. I don't know if you've watched it, but next time I'm at your house, I'm going to make you watch some
Please
DNC stuff.
My time is limited.
Yes, very limited. And he knows. DNC's got a pretty newborn.
Unless I'm here,
yeah,
I am surrounded by kids, wife, and everyone else in my house.
Yeah, I feel you. But seriously, guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys here. And I know that you know that I know that. You see that? Yeah. You know that I know that I know that. And so Dan C is going to bring a huge crowd.
Cool.
Very talented, well, diverse, educated crowd. Because not only is he a teacher, not only is he a teacher, not only is he one of the most intelligent, beard, knowledgeable guys, I'm going to say it, in the world.
Ooh.
And I'm not just saying that because he's here. If he wasn't here, you guys know, I tell this guy all the time.
Anyways.
He's just I'm a big fan, and I couldn't be more proud to call him my friend as well. So,
nice.
All right, we can go on and on and on, but seriously, we're not going to take up any more of your time. We appreciate the hell out of you. Tuesdays, because of everything that's going on, Tuesday nights, we are going to be doing a talk show. So even if you got 5 minutes, you want to come in, just say, hey, you want to come in, promote your brand. You want to come in and just say, hey, your beard looks like shit today. Hey, your beard looks good. We're going to go live every Tuesday at 9 for the next little bit. Thursday, same thing, 9 o'clock, more structured, featured interview, what's in my beard, artist, everything else. You want an amazing show because there's not much to do? Monday nights, Dan C's live on YouTube. Wednesday nights, Dan C's live on YouTube. Tuesday nights, Talking Beards, live on Facebook and I believe YouTube coming up. And then they're going to do, I think, an 8 o'clock on Tuesday, I believe, as well. And we're going to try to do a 9 o'clock. So, yeah.
Whoa.
So we have you covered Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We got you guys covered.
Freaking beards everywhere.
It's just an amazing. Well, it's more than a trio. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's technically 6. I don't know what the fancy word for 6 is, but that's how many there are.
Let's not get into that.
Let's not get into that. But he's got to pee. We're out of here. Thank you guys so much for everything you guys do. So peace. We'll be chatting. Check the social medias. Dan C, Beard
Thanks,
Loss,
everybody.
Talking Beards, Marty Ray Project. We're going to hit you with the outro. Seriously, guys, it's been amazing. Love you all. Stay safe. Stay informed. And, yeah, don't get the corona. So I'm going to hit you with the outro. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you guys tomorrow.